So, Euan Ferguson, we understand you're a green player, yes?
Yes.
Well, what's your opinions on a blue player?
So I really don't have a problem with the colour pie in any way in Magic the Gathering. When it comes to all four of the colours. When it comes to the fifth colour, blue, it's more of the dark arts, black magic of the Magic the Gathering kind of scene. As in, they began with an overpowered and power creep, simply carried it along in that powerful manner with counter spells. Being able to trade 2 mana for an 8 mana spell is just not a realistic prospect for any other colour, and I don't think it's a very balanced ability. Additionally, I think the tempo and the idea of control has been completely blown out of the water, and it's overpowering to all the other play formats. So I understand that, and also what really frustrates me is the idea of colours having their defining features, whereas Wizards have kind of thrown out the window when it comes to blue, and they've given blue big creatures in the forms of Leviathans. They've given them removal in the form of, the one that exiles and then you manifest the top card. That's creature removal. They've got tempo, they've got counter spells. I mean, they've even got artifact around. So there's nothing that doesn't cover the ground of blue, which is quite unfair for people who want to get into other colours, and it kind of pigeonholes people into new players, as in they could be like, oh, I don't know what colour to play, and then it's kind of like, oh, blue is the best colour. It shouldn't be that kind of decision. It should be a more balanced decision on personal preference, as opposed to actually analysing the power level of different cards in their relative colour groups.
So, do you believe this opinion is kind of forged by this player called Sam Cotton?
I believe he is a big purveyor in the idea of blue, and I feel as though his beliefs stem from the idea of play to win. And I feel as though in a format such as Commander and Modern, it's not necessarily the right mindset you should have when playing these kind of formats. It should be more about creativity and creating your own decks, rather than kind of using blue almost as a laser to kind of shoot down all these other play styles. So it just destroys aggro, it destroys tempo, it destroys mid-range, because it doesn't necessarily kill the opponent, it simply outlives the opponent and drains them of their resources, which I believe is not necessarily a way Magic should be played. It should be played as in one person plays one thing, another person plays another thing, and then they begin to battle with those things. It's less of, I play something, no, you can't play something. It's kind of breaking down the actual game. It's kind of taken away from the game and reduce the game to almost a game of solitaire.
I don't think cut you short, but we understand that you're a green player, yes?
Yes.
As Ham is a blue player, and I think millions around the world are really excited for the upcoming match between you two. We all want to know, how are you preparing for this fight?
Veil of Summer is the best green card in the game.